staging area. Don't remember the episode number. Don't care, because I always say it's wrong. And the camera's kind of crooked from here. So we're on a little lean.
It's actually...
Yeah, whatever. It's okay. Who cares? Tonight we're going to talk about organized play tips and tricks of people, of like little tidbits, some things that we're going to help you with traveling to like a PTC, an MCS event, or Worlds. Tonight with me, I have
your boy Reese.
A boy Reese. We got Tyler. I'm never going to call you Trip Pants ever again. And we got a new guy. It's Trent.
I'm not technically new.
He's a new guy on the show. He's had deck profiles. Speaking of which, I need to do my deck profile for tonight, so someone's going to have to do it for me. So we're going to talk about, like, so when you pick up and you go travel to, say, like Rockford PTC, shout outs to us, Omaha PTC, Worlds, Nationals, UK Nationals. There's some things that you should probably keep in mind when you go. So I'm going to start off with a big one. Shower. Wear deodorant. People do not want to smell you. It's gross. So we're adults.
We don't care if it's a tactic.
Yeah.
It's gross.
It's nasty.
This isn't Gen Con.
Yeah.
If I can interject for a moment,
Go ahead.
to go along that line, wear layers, because it can get really cold in venues, or it can be really hot, and it would be a shame if you sat there frozen and then you can't think.
But then that also leads to showering, because if you start sweating, people won't smell you as bad. You know. Also, wash your hands when you go to the bathroom, because there's people who walk in, walk out. You shake hands with people. It's kind of gross. You eat some sticky food.
They cut your deck.
Yeah. Then you just get like foot and mouth disease, and you die. Yeah.
And nobody want herpes.
Got any tips for us?
Nah, make sure you keep hygiene is a priority, because or else you can end up with like the confunk.
Well, confunk's gross, but I'm going to move on to some other things. Water. Bring liquids. Stay hydrated.
Ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen's really good.
If you're someone like me or Corey Hicks, who has a bit of a nervous stomach, it can also be really helpful to bring things like Tums or Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, definitely bring snacks, which, that, or, something that's kind of like not heavy, or like kind of nuts, or like a fruit bar or whatever. Also, don't be late to the venue. Show up early.
Because that's just disrespectful.
Because being on time is late, and that holds everything up. I remember, I've held events here where people are late and they still have to fill out their deck list. Some people don't even have their decks built yet. Thomas Gordon. And
I wonder who that could have been.
I have no idea. But yeah, you kind of want to come prepared.
Prepared to fight.
Sure, there you go. I'll flash the card on the screen. To have your deck list done. That's another big thing too. I don't know if Jasko's going to change the rules about deck lists or not. Double, triple check your deck list. Have your friends do it. If your friends say your deck list's right and it's wrong, it's on your friend. And then divorce your friend, because they're an asshole for not checking your deck.
I would do that to this guy.
Yeah, of course you would.
I would.
Whatever. I don't
That's just
care.
the kind of fun we have.
What else can we do? Don't be afraid. If it's your first event, don't be afraid to call a judge. This is from Ryan Pham. Shout outs. You're my buddy. My greatest success story, I should always say. Don't be afraid to call a judge, because they're there for that reason. I overcall judges at events, and they get mad. Like, I'll yell for them, even if it's something that I know that I'm right, but I just want to double check just in case my opponent doesn't know. So, and that's what they're there for. They're there to answer questions. They may not be right all the time, but then that means you can also call a secondary judge over, or a head judge if there's a lower judge. If there's a discrepancy, or if you want to appeal or whatever, you can always go to a head judge. What else? Can you think of anything else?
Road trip candy.
Yes! Come prepared to road trip. Don't be a mooch. Always supply your friends. Pay your way is what I'm trying to say.
It's a good way to put it.
Pay your way. Do your job.
Tank of gas.
Yep.
Bag of candy.
Bag of candy.
It's got to be gummy candy or hard candy. Don't bring chocolate. Chocolate's messy.
Chocolate's bad.
Chocolate's messy.
Also, energy drinks. I personally don't like energy drinks because, man, that stuff makes me jittery. I get hyper no matter what. That stuff makes me worse. Coffee's fine. I would say if you have like an early morning tournament, don't go out really late. You know, I know people in this community like to have their fun, which is cool, which is fine, but you kind of need to plan ahead. It's like it also goes along with, hey, we need to be there at 10 o'clock for deck registration. We should really be there at 9:45 or 9:30 with our decks ready to go.
Shouldn't be drinking till 3 in the morning.
There are a lot of people who would refute that statement.
Shouldn't be drinking till 3 in the
That's
morning.
also true,
It
but
was great.
Especially if you're sharing rooms with others.
that's also true. Be respectful to your roommates, man. Like if someone needs to get sleep, or if your friends are in tops, let them sleep.
I love you, Garrison.
Wow. Holy shit, the call out.
To kind of go on that note, something that's very important that Garrison and Carrie brought to Worlds and had extras of, so I was lucky enough to get some earplugs. Some people at this table who shall not be named.
That was me.
Yeah, it was time.
Okay, he's named.
Snores a lot.
And talks.
Yes, he does. So earplugs can be really helpful, so you don't want to strangle them at 4 o'clock in the morning.
That's also true, but you just want to strangle him anyways if he's up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Well, that's why Trent gets his own hotel room.
There you
because
go.
I know I
Also,
snore.
if you're staying in a room with someone, be clean about it. Like, don't leave garbage all over the place. Pick up after yourself. We're all adults here for the most part.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So pick up after yourself. Same thing at the con. If you have pack wrappers or whatever, pack wrappers are like money nowadays. Eventually, we're gonna get new promos, that will segue into a new video later. Pick up your garbage, man. Don't leave your trash all over the place. No one wants to play in like a puddle of fucking chocolate or ketchup or fucking mustard like Getaway Fire has on it. You know, nobody wants that shit on their cards. You know, but yeah, and also be courteous to your opponent. Like, you don't have to tell them you don't have to tell them, oh, I'm siding a billion cards or I'm playing this or whatever, but be nice to your opponent, especially if you don't know anybody, because if you come off like an asshole, no one's gonna like you.
You're gonna be the asshole.
The good rule of thumb is don't be a dick, be a dude.
There you go. What if you're a girl? Does that count too?
Don't be a
Dude
dick,
is
be
totally
a dude.
gender neutral
Dude
at this point.
is totally gender neutral, I would say.
It has lost all gender.
I call chairs dude. I call inanimate objects dude.
I
But
call
that's
my
a different
deck dude.
That's a different subject. Also, that's another thing too. Be ready to trade people, because people are always looking for blockbusters, especially at
Not
Worlds.
this guy.
Not me. I have everything. I don't really care.
When you're someone like me, you rip 9 cowboy batteries. You rip 1 flame sword since the set has come out
That
today.
happens. Yeah, that happens.
One more than me.
Yeah, that happens. But yeah, basically it comes down to don't be a dick, be prepared, be on time,
Eat a light meal.
eat a light meal during the event. You don't really need. Well, before the event's different.
Before
Like-
the event,
like-
eat a
like-
light meal so you have enough energy to get through your day, but not enough that it's
It's
either
sitting in your stomach.
knocking you to sleep or
Okay,
have to take
this is a
super
different
dump.
subject, because Trent eats that Hungry Man meal. It's like this fucking big with like a giant sausage dick on it.
And that'll be
he
the only
loves
thing
it.
I eat all day.
Yeah, it will. Some people are okay with that. Like me, I eat a light meal and then I have snacks throughout the day. And then even if I get lunch, it's not something super heavy because I don't want that shit sitting in my stomach and then I gotta go take a dump.
Yeah,
Or you
I
go
don't
to
want to take a
order.
dump mid-tournament.
Right in Vegas, there's a Baby Stacks Cafe, and just do what I did.
Oh,
get a half
God.
stack of pancakes with like a
Yeah, that-
pound of sugar in the
God,
form
that-
of chocolate,
that-
caramel, whipped cream,
Yeah.
and banana.
Shout outs to Babe Stacks. That place
That's
is fucking
amazing.
great. I'm going back there. When I go to Vegas in May, I'm going
Nice.
there. Definitely. But yeah, help pay your way. Be courteous to your opponents. Be clean. Be prepared. Basically, it comes down to it's super easy rules.
Just help people out.
Yeah,
It can go a long way.
help people out by helping yourself out. And again, don't smell. Thanks, guys.
Don't be a dick, be a dude.